So do I stand to make as much money on OnlyFans as I do on YouTube? So if you want to dig a little bit deeper into how much I make on the YouTube platform or why I continue to make videos, I truly do love trademark law. I really love helping entrepreneurs and creatives protect their intellectual property. Intellectual property can really be the bulk of the net worth of your business. So is it important for you to establish trademarks and make sure you have the trademarks protected with the USPTO? Is it important for you to have copyrights and patents? Yes, it is. Because if you decide to sell your business down the road, then investors might ask you, potential buyers might ask you, hey, let me see your portfolio. And so you're going to want to show them these registrations that you have. And I guarantee you that if you have a couple registrations under your belt and you have grown the company such that you have proved your concept and you do have many millions in revenue, then yes, your intellectual property is going to be worth a lot. But I remember when I was doing my internship and I thought, how in the world can I stay on the creative side of law? Because that is what I love to do. I myself like to come up with business ideas. I like to figure out the pieces of the puzzle. How can I increase my sales? What should I talk about on YouTube today? How do I connect better with my customer? And do I enjoy what I'm doing? If I find that I'm getting a little bit bored, then perhaps I need to pivot and create a different angle. And so that is what I am doing by testing out this hypothesis where I think it is possible to create more money on OnlyFans than on YouTube, but I don't necessarily want to strip down and rely on my birthday suit to make money. So what is it that I am going to do, and how am I going to test this hypothesis of whether a lawyer can make more money on OnlyFans than she can on YouTube? Well, if you want to see it in action, then you're going to have to join, and the link is down in the description. So I not only want to test whether it's possible to make more money on OnlyFans, I also want to test whether it's possible to build a legitimate business on OnlyFans that is sustainable and in the long run doesn't rely on the OnlyFans platform for long-term success. So how am I going to do that? Well, you're going to have to follow the journey if you want to find out. And I know there are lots of different reasons why people start OnlyFans. Not only females are on OnlyFans, but males are on OnlyFans too. And that can be surprising to a lot of viewers. They think that it is strictly a female platform because more people want to see females. There's a larger demand to watch a female on OnlyFans than there is a male. For example, these are just some of the statistics on OnlyFans viewers, the demographic, and why they watch. But in looking at these statistics, I haven't read or seen anything about whether people are able to sustain and legitimately create a business on OnlyFans that eventually produces enough success of its own that the individual is not relying on the OnlyFans platform. Now, I'm sure that a lot of creators don't go onto OnlyFans with that intention in mind, but that's why I wanted to put this concept to the test and see what someone could actually do with the platform if they are not solely relying on their birthday suit. Because eventually, birthday suits are going to acquire wrinkles. It's not going to look good as it once did, and it just doesn't seem like a sustainable way to create income. Now, granted, if you are doing something with the high return that you are netting on OnlyFans, maybe investing in real estate, buying up businesses, or making an investment of your choice with a high return, then perhaps you are not going to be relying on your birthday suit forever. Now, I haven't spoken to lots of OnlyFans creators about this. I almost wish that I could, so that I could dive in a little bit deeper and understand a little bit more about what drives them and what motivates them to stay on the platform. I know that there are successful creators on there, such as teachers. I know of some lawyers on that platform that have since quit their legal jobs. So it begs the question, what is it that is motivating some people to stay on the platform? Is it because the revenue just far exceeds what you could make as a lawyer or as a teacher? Is it that you are making enough money to where you can retire early? Is it that it's easy money and you don't have to dedicate as many hours to OnlyFans as you do to a regular job? There are so many questions in my mind, and as I have told you before in some of these other videos, the best way to put your business ideas to the test, whether it's on the OnlyFans platform or not, is to dive in. There is no better teacher than failure, and there is no better teacher than success, because your successes let you know that you are doing something right and you should continue to do those things, while failures allow you to recognize that you need to pivot. So I am really going to enter this OnlyFans and Patreon era as a business move. I want to see what is possible, and I want to bring you along for the journey because I know that you're probably curious about it too. If you're already a subscriber on that platform, maybe you're not on there because you're curious about business. Well, maybe risky business, but not from an actual business perspective. So that is what I want to dive into. So for example, is it possible to sell a product or an additional service on the OnlyFans Patreon platform? Are you able to structure your business in such a way that you're actually enticing people to come back over and over and over again that doesn't necessarily rely on your birthday suit? Again, so many questions, so many things to experiment with. And like I said, I want to bring you along with the journey if you're interested. So make sure to scroll down into the description where I'll have the links. I know that Patreon is a platform that exists for a lot of creative minds so that you can sell your artwork or your crafts or your music, and OnlyFans is traditionally known as that kind of content. But what about something that combines both, or that allows you to see the different side of somebody that isn't necessarily an artistic side, and it's not necessarily bodysuit exhibition either? So like I said before, this is an interesting hypothesis to put to the test. If you're an OnlyFans creator already, and you want to know about how to structure the business and what I'm going to do in my situation while I test out this other platform, then make sure to hit subscribe, but also don't forget to check out that video right there where I go into detail about how to set up your OnlyFans business and do so legitimately. So if you have any questions about the type of content that I'm going to create, or you have suggestions for the type of content I should create, make sure to drop it in the comments below. And if you want to follow along that journey, don't forget to subscribe.